What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. So all of us for months, for almost a year, we were trying to figure out who is it going to be? Who is Trump going to choose as his VP? And one name that kept on coming up was Tulsi Gabbard. And many of us thought it'd be an interesting pick. I was a little apprehensive about Tulsi only because I don't know enough about her. I know that the last time I saw her in the debate for the Democratic nomination for president, she seemed like she was pretty left. She seemed like she was much more left than I am anyway. But since then, she has become an independent. She has been sounding very America first. And I wasn't sure, is that just an act? Is that somebody who's trying to ingratiate themselves with the American people? Or has she turned over a new leaf? And I am all about people coming around and seeing the error of their ways. I believe that people can change, and I welcome it. And I've changed. I know my views on things have changed. And if you guys have followed this channel for any amount of times, you guys have heard me come back and say, you know what? I'm thinking about this a little bit differently. In fact, I think that that's important for all of us to do. But for whatever reason, I don't care if it's right or it's left. I am for small government. And Tulsi Gabbard finds herself in a situation right now that no American should find themselves in. And it makes me wonder if it's why Donald Trump did not choose her as his running mate. So we now find out that there are no more air marshals on airplanes. So remember, the air marshals, it was all very controversial after 9/11. They started placing these air marshals. They actually developed this program in order to put these people on planes. So God forbid if something went south on an airplane, that they could deal with it quickly. It was also supposed to be a plan by which people who were known to be terrorists or on a terror watch list, that they would be tracked and that they would not be allowed on planes. But now we come to find out that they are using this system against domestic terrorists, which is always very concerning for me, because now that we know what the FBI classifies as domestic terrorists, you know, people like parents that decide they don't want their children to be indoctrinated and go to PTA meetings and protest that their children should be taught traditional family values, American values, that those people are then deemed at times by the FBI as domestic terrorists. Well, we now come to find out that for nearly a year now, that Tulsi Gabbard has been declared a domestic terrorist, so much so that she has been tracked by not only the FBI, but air marshals as well. They have an entire detail around following her around and around spying on her. Now, the interesting thing is, was this a ruse by which to follow her so that they could then follow Donald Trump? Once upon a time, she was meeting with a lot of high-powered and high-up Republican individuals, people who were well, big shots in the party. Vivek Ramaswamy was one. Tucker Carlson, not being a party member, but you understand what I mean. Also sitting down with people like Donald Trump on a fairly regular basis in Mar-a-Lago. And so you have to wonder if by doing that, if they were simply looking to get dirt on other people through her. I don't know. But for any American who cares about liberty, for any American who cares about truth, this should be something that should be truly concerning to any of us, because if they can do it to someone like Tulsi Gabbard, someone who was once the vice chair of the DNC, if they can do that to her, then yeah, why would any of us feel that we weren't going to be put on a similar list at some point or another simply for speaking out? If she's been convicted of a crime or she's committed a crime, then make that crime known to the American people. Don't just spy on them for no reason. But this is where we are. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is pretty controversial. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you guys think that Tulsi's tied up in something serious, or do you feel that this is just another overreach by the federal government? I'll see you guys next time. Be blessed. Comment below.